Welcome back to our deep dive into The President Who Was a Boy. We left off with Mussa Mwanza,
Yeah.
the once celebrated young president of Malawi,
Yeah.
spiraling down this path of corruption and paranoia.
It's like watching a tragic hero meet their downfall.
Yeah.
Except this is playing out on a national stage.
Right. And remember Agnes Mwanza,
Agnes. Yeah.
Mussa's mother and the vice president.
Right.
She's been strangely quiet throughout this whole ordeal.
She has.
It makes you wonder, what's she thinking?
What is she up to?
What role is she playing in all of this?
I have to admit, I initially dismissed Agnes as like a minor character.
Okay.
Just a symbol of Mussa's commitment to family.
Right.
But now I'm not so sure.
Okay.
It's like the author is deliberately highlighting her silence, making us question her motives.
That's a great observation.
Yeah.
Agnes's silence becomes increasingly unsettling as Mussa's presidency crumbles. Is she a passive observer, or is she biding her time, waiting for the right moment to make her move?
It's a classic power dynamic.
It is.
The quiet ones.
Yeah.
The ones who observe and strategize. They can be the most dangerous.
Absolutely. It reminds me of a
Oh.
historical example of a political figure who rose to power through cunning and strategy.
Right.
Masters of strategy, understanding how to manipulate events from behind the scenes.
Right.
Like Agnes, they often presented this facade of passivity,
Oh, wow.
lulling their opponents into a false sense of security.
Right.
But beneath the surface, they were calculating, ambitious, and ruthless when necessary.
So let's dive into Act 3. The Fall.
Okay.
The story doesn't pull any punches.
Okay.
Malawi, under Mussa's rule, it's a mess.
What's happening?
The economy's tanking.
Okay.
There's widespread discontent.
Right.
And his promises of a brighter future have turned to ashes.
This is where the author masterfully connects Mussa's personal failings to the fate of the nation.
Yeah.
His inability to delegate.
Okay.
His refusal to listen to criticism.
Right.
It all contributes to this sense of decay and disillusionment. It's a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked power,
Right.
even in the hands of someone who initially had good intentions.
And into this vacuum steps Lucius Nicolongo, this principled opposition leader
Okay.
who becomes the voice of the people's anger.
Okay.
He delivers this scathing speech in the National Assembly, laying bare all of Mussa's failures.
The speech is a turning point.
It is.
It's not just a political attack.
Right.
It's a moral indictment of Mussa's betrayal of the people's trust.
Right.
Lucius is a fascinating character.
He is.
He represents the possibility of principled opposition.
Or check on the excesses of those in power. Do you think he represents hope for Malawi?
Yeah,
Or is he just another player in this game of political chess?
that's a tough one.
Yeah.
He's clearly a man of conviction.
Right.
But, we've seen even the most righteous intentions can have unintended consequences.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not sure what to make of Lucius yet.
Great.
But one thing's for sure, his speech sets the stage for a dramatic showdown.
And it comes swiftly.
Okay.
Lucius calls for Mussa's impeachment.
Wow.
A bold move that sends shockwaves through the country.
It does.
The story builds this incredible tension as the vote approaches.
Right.
You could almost feel the weight of history bearing down on these characters.
And the vote, it's a landslide.
Wow.
Mussa's presidency is over.
It's over.
Brought down by his own hubris
Right.
and the courage of those who dared to challenge him.
It's a powerful moment.
It is.
But then the story takes this unexpected turn.
Remember Agnes, the silent observer?
Agnes, yeah.
Well, as vice president, she's next in line
Oh, right.
for the presidency.
Okay.
And with Mussa out of the picture, she steps into the role with an almost eerie sense of inevitability.
It's like she was waiting for this all along.
It does, right?
Suddenly her silence makes sense.
Right.
Was this her plan all along?
Yeah.
Did she orchestrate her own son's downfall
Right.
to seize power for herself?
The story doesn't explicitly answer that question,
Interesting.
which I think makes it even more intriguing.
It does.
We're left to grapple with the possibilities,
Right.
to analyze her actions and words for clues.
Right.
It's like a psychological thriller disguised as a political drama.
Yeah, it is.
What do you think? Did Agnes play the long game? Or was this a twist of fate that she couldn't have predicted?
I'm leaning towards the former.
Really?
The story hints at her political savvy,
Okay.
her ability to read people and situations.
All right.
And remember that choice of her as a running mate.
Yes.
maybe it wasn't just a symbol of family unity.
Right.
Maybe it was a calculated move to ensure she was in the right position, if.
Okay.
Or when Mussa faltered.
It's a chilling thought.
It is.
But entirely plausible. Given the evidence that the story presents, it raises a whole set of questions about ambition, loyalty, and the corrosive nature of power, even within a family.
And what about the people of Malawi?
Yeah, what about them?
They got rid of a corrupt leader.
Right.
But are they any better off?
Right.
With Agnes in charge. What kind of president will she be?
That's the big question hanging over the story's ending.
It is.
Will Agnes repeat Mussa's mistakes, or will she chart a different course?
There are so many layers to unpack here.
I know.
The story ends, but the questions linger. I'm still reeling from that ending. Agnes Mwanza, the silent operator, is now president of Malawi.
I know, right?
It's almost Shakespearean. The ambitious son falls, and the mother, seemingly in the background, ascends to power.
Yeah.
It makes you question everything that came before.
It's a masterclass in subverting expectations. We think the story is about Mussa, but in the end, it's Agnes who holds the reins of power.
Yeah.
It forces us to reconsider her every action, every carefully chosen silence throughout the story.
You know, before we get into Agnes's potential reign, I keep thinking about Lucius Nyakalango.
Oh, Lucius, right.
The opposition leader.
Yeah.
He's the one who exposes Mussa, who sparks the impeachment.
Right.
But he also paves the way for Agnes.
His role is so complex.
It is.
He acts out of principle, driven by a desire for justice and accountability.
Right.
But he's also perhaps unwittingly a catalyst for Agnes's rise.
Right.
It reminds us that even the most righteous actions can have unintended consequences, especially in the world of politics.
It makes me think about how we as citizens engage in political change. Do we focus on removing bad actors, even if it means someone even more cunning might take their place?
It's a dilemma with no easy answers.
Yeah.
This story, the president who was a boy, it doesn't offer solutions.
Right.
But it sure makes you think about the long game.
It does.
The ripple effects of our choices.
Okay, so let's get back to Agnes.
Okay.
The story doesn't give us access to her inner thoughts.
We don't know what she's thinking.
So we're left to decipher her motivations.
Right.
Is she driven by a genuine desire to serve Malawi?
Okay.
Or is it pure ambition? A thirst for power she's been nurturing for years?
I tend to think it's a combination of both.
Okay.
The story hints at her deep love for Malawi.
Okay.
Her frustration with the corruption that has plagued the country for generations.
Right.
But it also reviews her sharp intelligence, her ability to anticipate her opponent's moves.
So she's a complex character capable of both good and bad.
Yeah.
What does that mean for Malawi?
Right.
Will she be a force for positive change, or would she succumb to the same temptations that brought down her son?
The story leaves that open to interpretation.
It does.
And I think that's brilliant.
Yeah.
It forces us to confront the ambiguity of power.
Right.
The fact that even seemingly good intentions can be twisted and corrupted.
It's a sobering thought.
It is.
But it also reminds us that the future is not predetermined. Agnes has the potential to be a great leader.
Yeah.
But it's ultimately up to her to decide what path she'll take.
And it's up to the people of Malawi to hold her accountable.
Yeah.
To ensure that she doesn't repeat the mistakes of the past.
So what's the ultimate takeaway from the president who was a boy? What do you hope our listeners walk away with?
For me, it's a story about the complexities of leadership.
Okay.
The seductive nature of power.
Right.
And the enduring hope for change. Even in the face of disappointment and betrayal.
Yeah.
It reminds us that we all have a role to play in shaping the future.
Okay.
Whether we're in positions of authority or simply engaged citizens demanding better from those who govern us.
It's a story that stays with you.
It is.
It makes you think about the world differently.
Absolutely. And that's the power of great storytelling, isn't it?
It is.
The President Who Was a Boy is more than just a political thriller.
Yeah.
It's a reflection on the human condition, on our capacity for both greatness and self-destruction. And it challenges us to think critically about the choices we make.
Right.
Both as individuals and as a society.
It's a deep dive worth taking.
It is.
And on that note, we'll leave you to ponder the many layers of this fascinating story.
Yeah.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep diving deep.